Good morning. Thanks for joining. So I'll give a couple of seconds for those who might arrive late. When I know say today now, the day where I want to talk about waiting, everybody will curse me. We they used to curses. Welcome. I see you. I see you. Thanks for joining. Like 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 the tradition in Nigeria, happy Saturday or happy weekend. In Nigeria, they used to greeting. If you no greet person, you be bad person. If you kill person for back later, but just greet them for front, no problem. Very conservative. Nigerians are very good people. We are not the best people on earth. Oh. We are the goodest people on earth. My brother, I greet you, my brother. La Chicha. Nigerians are not the best people on earth, but we are the goodest. We good. That's why the country just be like this. Everybody will just want day good, do good, follow peace. When you're so good, you take justice for granted. You jettison justice in trying to be good. At the end of the day, everywhere is scatter. Nobody is good. Read Bible where Jesus talk am. Jesus nearly slapped person wey call am good man. Say, how dare you? But Nigeria, we are looking for good person. We want someone that is good. The other one even carry the name come, Goodluck Jonathan. I was in Enugu when Goodluck Jonathan came. I just dey use and dey discuss with people wey come early. When I don see say one or two more, some kind levels don dey, we go enter the matter. We go just dey wait for people wey come, wey go later come. Goodluck Jonathan for Enugu like this, inside full stadium. If you people are asking me to fight corruption, if I now go and arrest somebody who stole Nigeria's money, his family members will start calling me a bad person. I don't want to be a bad person. Goodluck Jonathan said it with his mouth. I did hear him. Well, I didn't go to the stadium. I was just around the stadium. So say that they use public address system. So I just dey hear. And I was like, now all those things good. He won't go north, he won't build everything for north. Feeling that when they good to northerners, they go support him. The thing first blow for him now. Everybody good. If person do you something, do am back. They understand. That thing wey girls they do if you cheat on me, I will cheat back. It doesn't sound well to the ear, but the moment you know that if you cheat on your wife, she go cheat on you back, it go make you to you go behave. Some men they do cheating as if say na their birthright. Understand. If person do you something, do am back. In peace and conflict studies, retaliation gives what? Pacification. Check small children, little kids. If you carry a child and someone got the child to start crying, maybe the child was wanting one auntie to give them something and the auntie doesn't want to. They started crying. If you wanted that kid to stop crying, one of the things you can do is to, fake say you dey beat that auntie, just fake am. Why are you doing my child to cry? That pikin go begin stop to cry. It's retaliation. It's a law of nature. When you retaliate, everywhere go come dey okay. But for Nigeria, no, the Bible say forgive your, pray for your, help your, follow peace with all. Now waiting put Nigeria for when Nigeria dey like this. And as long as we continue, You know the trajectory of Nigeria. Every other day is worse. Every other day is worse. So if person do you something, do am back. That's how society becomes normal. If someone knew that if I run this guy street, he go run me street back. Sometimes run am street on top street. If he get that consciousness, say if I run this guy street, this guy go run me street back. He no go run you street. Everywhere go just dey. But when I know say if I run you street, you go pray to God to forgive me, my brother. I go run you turn. That's why this what's this you people's president's name again? Tinubu. He's just doing whatever he likes because nobody fits one question am. Anything, if you like, you go borrow one thing. If you like, you go do one. Now they say they want to put solar on top Aso Rock. Whatever he wants to do. The only thing we will do is to just talk, hey, make it trend. That's all. We don't want to hold these people and say, oh boy, sit down and do your job. Now so they're going to carry us, they play. Be like bring Jesus Christ, come put for Nigeria as president. Carry Angel Gabriel, do deputy president. Use Mary, the mother of Jesus, do where is that position where they always give women? Humanitarian, minister of humanitarian. Use all the host of angels, do minister, state, national house of assembly, house of reps, and the rest. As long as we go run a system, we go allow person to do us one thing wey we no do am back, Jesus Christ will even come to become Nigeria's president and become the worst president in Nigeria's history. All of una wey dey shout Peter Obi, I just dey look na Peter Obi we wan talk today. Forgiveness is a vice, my brother. Oluchukwu, you too dey laugh. I for wan hail you, but you too dey laugh. I never see who laugh like you. They use laughter curse you, you no know. Well, you're a great guy though. It's good to always laugh because if you wan put wetin dey go on inside your mind, my brother, you go die before your time. So the stage don set, people don plenty. Welcome. I do not need an introduction now. Una know me, triple president. I'm putting on a Dele Farotimi. Yeah, Dele Farotimi is you can't even quantify verbally. He's the best, or no, not best, because for there to be a best, there will be a good. So me, I don't believe in good, I don't believe in bad. I just believe in you. Dele Farotimi is the greatest person I have ever known in our Nigeria. Yes, you go mention Fela right now. What of Fela? Fela dey do him own thing. At least Fela sef don die, but he lives on. But once Fela go wear pants, sing like art, he go come sing nyash, nyash, nyash. There are people who just like him for that aspect of him. But anyhow you turn Dele Farotimi up and down, there is just one thing, and we all know. The person that conscientizes you, the person that builds your mind, or the person that helps you to think for yourself, is the person that have done the greatest thing for you. And if you look around Nigeria like this, there is one person where all of us go down. So we have all agreed that, in fact, for the first time, maybe in a long time, or I don't know if it has ever happened, Abiola, again, people wey bin still no like Abiola, especially the fact that Dele Farotimi is not political. Now when you don't begin to enter politics, where you go come there, you see as politics divides us. This Dele wey all of una dey love like this. Some people don dey tell am say make him go contest for president. That if he use only that one slap person. The moment he enter politics, the love go share into two. That's what politics and religion will continue to do for us, to do to us. So Dele, na him alone just dey for him own level. He's helping all of us to have sense. And thankfully, some of us, they get the sense, they go. So today is about Peter Obi. Peter Obi from Anambra State, studied philosophy. And e no need introduction, no be me go come tell una who Peter Obi be. So let's just go into it. Yesterday I saw City Boys antithesis. They say they be village boys. This morning I see another one, town boys. But when you people do those kind of things, it seems to me as if you are just making a mess out of it. Allow people to do their city boys. Shebi una say una be obedient. Stick to your own script. Stick to your script. When you start doing a response, they come out with city boy, you come out with village boy, you come out with town boy. You are expressing fear. See, everything is energy. Everything about this life is energy. You are expressing fear, and they will feel that energy. And the moment you start being afraid of, I don't know if I'll use your adversary. Politics is not supposed to be war like it is done in Nigeria, but the moment you begin make your opponent, they feel like say he's getting at you, you start losing immediately. Why are you people flying village boy, town boy? For what? It shows say those people they are ahead of una. Now they copy them. And the energy will enter into the ballot. My own no dey ever make sense una know. But be yourself. You've chosen obedience. Why are you running around again? Stick to your script. See, the issues about Peter Obi are very complex issues. I feel so much for the young man. A lot of the people that are supporting him, in quotes, they are just using him to get their own relevance. They are just using his name. We all know that. If I want to do am, I for do am. But the small time that I do like say I want address Peter Obi, according to how I feel say him they go wrong. All of you bounced on me. When I can't forget say as I be do post wey dey enligh una, I can't forget how una been they love me, how una been they cheer me up. Just because I say Peter Obi suppose no do this thing this way, or he suppose do one thing one way. People curse my father wey don die. But that's how easily dem fit deceive una. Because I understand how una minds work. So if I wan use Peter Obi, like they say, cash out or become relevant, get 1 million followers, I know what I will say. I know what I will write. And all of una go dey follow me, they hail me. But it is my personal gains that I'm looking for. And like I said, everything is energy. If you're doing it like that, that energy is telling on the group itself. A lot of people will not understand this, but I understand that you will not understand this. So if you are saying you've chosen Peter Obi, focus on Peter Obi. Don't care about what other people are doing. Obi Kubana, as sorry as the situation is, he has the right to support the devil. Kubana chief priest has the right to support Lucifer. As you feel say Peter Obi is your right, is the person that will make Nigeria work. It's the same way they feel Tinubu is the person that will make Nigeria work, or Tinubu is already making Nigeria work. You don't have to blame them at all. At all. Because you that is thinking you are supporting, I know how most of the reason. You that is thinking you are supporting Peter Obi for the country to work. It is because you know that if the country works, you will personally gain something. It might not be political opportunities or business opportunities, but you gain the fact that you are in a country that you can look for job and someone gives it to you, or you stand a chance without knowing someone who knows someone, or you could just apply for admission, or your kids could apply for admission and they will get by merit without knowing someone, or you could travel on very wonderful roads so you no go fit dey carry your car dey go mechanic every time. All we want Nigeria to be great. It boils down to your personal need, to your personal interest. That's what politics and governance is about. Nobody really dey look am say because of another person. Take for example, if Peter Obi becomes president on the condition that every other person will enjoy and you will suffer, will you accept for Peter Obi to become president? You will now say, oh, make I can't vote, can't support person wey I know say if him become president, all of the country go good, but me, I go suffer. You will not accept it. So at the end of the day, it's about selfishness, which is absolutely nothing wrong. We are all selfish beings first, before any other thing. So Obi Kubana and the rest of them would have thought that this government, whether e good or bad, e dey favour me or e go favour me. Why will they not support? And that's the bad thing about democracy. Now, una agree say una wan do democracy, so allow democracy to take its course. In democracy, the devil can become the president, can become the leader, as long as he can get people to support him. That's just what it is. There is no perfect system of governance, but democracy is considerably better than all others. But in its betterment, it allows a fool that can control some level of influence to become your leader. That's why we are in Nigeria like this, and these things are happening the way is make I drop protest venue. Me, I know the ginger protest. So those of you that are insulting Obi Kubana and the rest, I understand you. I can't ask you to stop insulting. No. In fact, those people are putting those things on your faces like this to distract you. I have told you that Obi Kubana and the rest could go ahead and support whoever they want to support, buy buses, do without putting it on your faces like this. They are deliberately doing this so that you'll be talking about it. Meanwhile, on the ground, things are happening. They don't go bring El Rufai, carry call. El Rufai, they do your own. Everybody, see, a lot more things will come, but we are forgetting one thing: total electronic transmission of results, real time. And there is the secondary aspect of it. A lot of people, we all know this. It's not like a lot of people. Nigerians are very intelligent, but we are just easily swayed. The National Assembly have accepted for a partial electronic transmission. We sabi say that partiality na scam. Now it will be manual, because if you looked at our constitution, section 18, subsection 3, ABC, provided for free education. I've been saying this. So you have the right to free education. Have you ever had it? No, because there is a clause. The clause says when practicable. So they don't rely on that clause. So since 1999 till today, it is not. But that clause now they operate on that premises. The same clause that they have given to the electronic transmission, it will be manual. But then, since they've accepted for electronic and an afterthought manual, there is the need for the president to sign it into law. The president needs to sign the bill into law, but nobody is looking at it. They go just they confuse us, they distract us until we start election. They have already announced it's in a few months, February. By the time we go and start voting, without the president signing the electronic transmission into law, they go to their manual. Then normally when I will call wrong, go court. Let's go to court. When you get to court, there will be no law that says electronic transmission. Why? Because the president did not sign it. We are getting distracted. So don't get distracted. Focus. I understand that you want a very wonderful Nigeria. I understand that Peter Obi has been identified by you as someone that is going to take us to the promised land, but don't get carried, don't get intoxicated about. People are focusing on Peter Obi too much. Focus is on Peter Obi too much. Focus on the idea that surrounds Peter Obi, not the person. Nobody good pass. Now waiting to make me come out my eye for Peter Obi the first time when he come contest for president. The focus was so much on him. When you focus on an individual like this, my brother, that person can't enter inside power. You are finished. My own they make sense. I've done the Jesus Christ Peter Obi comparison two weeks ago. If you went back to my post, you will see it. See, Jesus was loved. Everybody now, if you touch Jesus, you don't touch not my anointed. It will enter in that person's head. It's Peter Obi a human being. You are building untouchability around him and you want him to become president. You will suffer. All the wonderful traits he has will die. Power normally they corrupt. Then when you can't give person president of Nigeria that has something that looks like absolute power, he will misuse it. So focus, leave Obi Kubana then. The best response to city boy movement or relax Tinubu is fixing whatever. The best response you can give to them is that Tinubu doesn't continue in 2027. That is the only response they deserve. Any other thing you're doing, you're wasting, you are supporting them, because when you start saying all those things, you're making them relevant. Somebody when nobody they pay attention to those people, when it is just that thing that is playing, they go mistakenly go vote for. It's energy. You no go know when you don't already vote, because now so APC, city boy, ABC, where they knock for your head every day to you. When you enter polling unit, you want to vote for Peter Obi or Showore or whoever, but your subconscious don't absorb Tinubu. You no go know when you go mistake vote Tinubu, and you don't vote, we say you don't vote. Any other thing now, you go make them invalid. So focus as they are promoting their person. Don't reply them. Be promoting your own person. Your own person self no even need too much promotion. He has organic love. The kind that no Nigerian politician has ever had. So why are you worried over Obi Kubana and the rest? You want them to go enter waiting, no go favor them. If you say they now you been the feel say they send you. I have always been telling you people, these people don't get your time. Pastors, celebrities, they are all the same. Reverend fathers, imam na the worst, alpha, all those religion and entertainment. Now the condiments with politics, they use cook food. More than they deceive on ourselves. In those countries you people would love to be like, America, Britain, and the rest, they don't behave. If you want to be like somebody, maybe you go to look wetin that person they do, you go to follow the person footsteps. Why don't we want to be America? We want to be England. but we don't want to follow the steps they are following to being what we want to be. How does it work? You don't be see where America they do election, Republicans or not even Republicans. A lot of you are not card carrying members. You are just making noise all over the place. You don't be see where America they do election. People wey wan vote for Donald Trump and people wey wan vote for Bernie Sanders dey throw tantrums, dey quarrel themselves online. Voters o, not party members, just voters. Just voters. How can opposing voters be fighting? How? Have you seen where Peter Obi is insulting Tinubu? You are not following the footsteps of your leaders. Have you seen where Tinubu is insulting Showore? Those people know they fight themselves, they know they curse themselves, they know they block themselves. They just, criticize objectively. Why don't you follow why don't you look at what they are doing and you do? Those of on hunger, they do a lot of. Some of these people, you're cursing Obi Kubana, you're cursing Obi. You don't even know if the person that will help your destiny tomorrow is Obi Kubana. You don't know. If a life starts or politics in Nigeria starts and ends with Peter Obi, people don't come go. Peter Obi will still come and go. Buhari don't come go. Tinubu will come and go. It is you that will continue to be on the low. It is you that will be on the lowest of the low. You don't have to fight or quarrel each other over candidacy. Support your candidate. Promote your candidate. Win for your candidate. That's the only thing you owe yourself, the only thing you owe your children, your future, is to make sure someone who you believe is going to make Nigeria great becomes president, whether the person won election or not. I'm going to go into that. Me, I've always said it. I do not support any politician. I don't support politician. If I would like to vote, I will vote. I will only analyze people. If I analyze Peter Obi, if he favor you today, you decide whether from my analysis you would want to vote for him. If I analyze Showore, you decide whether you want to vote for him. You decide. I'm just analyzing, and you don't have to take what I say. I just analyze. Me, I still the talk say, I no believe in an election. I have been saying this since. I have never been proven wrong. No be by election. Person wey go change Nigeria no go come out from the ballot. I am not stopping you from. I'm not saying don't vote. Vote, because you have to vote, because that voting na him go be the catapult wey we go use shoot the person wey suppose dey there. We go use the voting as the catapult, shoot that person put there. But if na the election result gangan wey you dey wait for to use put who go change Nigeria, it doesn't happen in Nigeria. I'm even going ahead of what I am going to say. Let me trace my step back. I've told you I don't support any politician. I will just analyze them. Peter Obi seemed once again to be the man to beat. See all these things that they are running around. It's not because they cannot win election. If it's about winning this election, Tinubu has everybody under his feet now. Tinubu be like God wey sit down for the throne of Nigeria. I mean, at the throne of where? I don't know. Maybe the throne of the skies, and Nigeria na in footstool. Tinubu don't turn Nigeria to in footstool. So if it's about if he's going to win, Tinubu doesn't look like the person that will lose there. He will not win. Like whether the election is free and fair or not. If you conduct election 1 million times in this Peter Obi era, Obi go win am convincingly. It does even if that's why those of you that are doing ADC, una dey funny me. Even if everybody, including ADC, all political parties, all join against Obi, conduct election today, Obi will win squarely. But after winning, will he become president? You know, see wetin happen the last time. You think it has changed. But like I said, go out and vote because we wan use that vote do something. You understand? So all this gragra Tinubu is doing is just because of Peter Obi. It's not because he cannot win the election. It's just because they have and the guy, I've come to like him because that bow down, that bow wey una fit say e dey bow down, dey worship Atiku, or una fit say e dey bow down, dey worship is very Peter Obi is unshakable. Can't you see? All the merger wey dem dey merger am, the guy just dey. So focus on Peter Obi and leave those people to do whatever they are doing. Their problem is not that they wouldn't win election. They know. Their problem is Peter Obi. They don't just want that guy to be on the ballot. They just don't want that guy to be on the ballot. That's why he has to be on the ballot. They don't give him offers. Me, I know I don't come out to say things I don't know. Because whenever I say something that seems impossible, a lot of you will start bashing me. The day Peter Obi said he will not leave Labour Party, that was the day I made a post and said Peter Obi will be the second to the last person to leave the Labour Party. It did not happen. Is he not the second to the last person? The last person is Dati. He's still there. The day I said Kenneth Okonkwo will betray Peter Obi, everybody shouted at me now. It don't even take long. It happened. So when we come to say things, it's not out of nowhere. They've given the guy offers and the guy doesn't accept. My oga tell me say Peter Obi is not with them and he's not like us. They want him to be with them. They would love Peter Obi to even be their candidate after Bulaba or after they play their north south politics, maybe after Bulaba comot, another person from north come enter. They will love the next person to be Peter Obi. I dey tell you game. They will love, but on the condition that he will become their clique. You remember when this lousy cow from Kogi State, Dino Melaye, said when he was pushing Atiku in the last election, he said Peter Obi is very wonderful for president. Dino said Peter Obi is very wonderful for president, but not now. He get why they talk that thing, but not now. But the problem is that he doesn't want to listen to them because he doesn't want to betray you. He doesn't want. If it's about money, like it is said, he is not like us. He will never be. See, Peter Obi, by my consideration, should be top 5 richest. Peter Obi gets money past Dangote. In case una no know, Dangote dey use wetin they call that thing. Even say na ajo abi ususu. Na him Dangote dey use do money. Peter Obi get personal private money. Atiku na joke when it comes to money where Peter Obi dey. The people that don't have as much are the people that want to put it to your face that they have so much. People are afraid that Atiku might buy out the primaries. If it's about money, if na money that they use buy presidential ticket for like ADC, if Atiku is giving delegates $20,000, Peter Obi has $50,000 to give them. Peter Obi has $50,000 to give to delegates, where Atiku they give $20,000. But it's not in his character. He doesn't want to do that. He just wants, I don't even know how to describe him. He's a I no go school. Oh, Ilemo. He's a generational politician. You know, that kind of politician when once he dey come. And a country that is looking for a way out of a generational trouble. There are people who are not looking towards this guy because they want him, maybe where he come from, or I don't understand. The problem I had with Peter Obi last time was he was talking too much about himself. Me, if a man starts talking about himself, I will start suspecting you. You don't need to tell us. You don't need to tell us too much. Just once, when I was a governor, I did this, I did that. Go and verify. Simple. Move on to other issues. But when 2 or 3 are gathered, Peter Obi is there. We built school. We built this. It seemed to me as if you can't claim to be better than anybody. None of us good. So when you are putting yourself out there, I was this, I was that, I will just pack my load and go. It will seem to me like this guy is tricky. Now my problem where I get with him before, but I said it, I tagged him. I don't know, maybe he don't see, he don't adjust. People are not voted because of what they say too much with their mouth. If Delevaro TV comes out now without saying so much, he had never spoken about himself before. You know, see the massive love. Osibanjo, wey be the brain behind this nonsense wey Tinubu dey do. All of us see him as a very wonderful man. Now, so he been first deceive me until I go know the kind of person he be. If he comes out without saying whatever he has done before, what kind of person he is, if Osibanjo comes out, una go begin support him. Some people say that if you give us Osibanjo and Obi, we'll be happy. What has Osibanjo done? What has he told you about himself? But people are loving him. Yeah, the network is bad, my brother, peace. But people are loving him. So you don't need to say too much about yourself. What have I said about myself? If I come out here, I won't contest for our village clerk. I know people will go vote me. And not because of what I had said about myself. So he was talking too much about himself, and I just stay on my own. But the guy his maturity has increased. A lot of people who said his relevance will drop, he will not be as. If Peter Obi bin get 2,000 votes last time, this time na 5,000. The only thing na say una no go allow him vote count. It's just as simple as that. If they say let's allow Peter votes count generally, if Peter Obi had 2,000 votes in the last election, this time he will have 5,000. People are tired. The only people that are hanging around Tinubu are people who are protecting their corners. And the other people are people who are, I'm sorry, senseless, because I don't see waiting there for Tinubu when they hang around. Then, una come mistake, push the guy, because Peter Obi is not desperate. It is you, obedience, that are desperate. Obedience are desperate to have Peter Obi as the president. They use their desperation, push am, push am. I know what I'm saying. Oh. Push and go put for ADC of all places. And when we talk, those of una wey sabi pass, they talk say you need strong men, you need these people. You people are not thinking, you are not thinking. Oh. I've spoken about energy. I will go back to energy. Now, take for example, you hired a nanny to be looking after your child. And then you can't play CCTV camera. You can't be saying nanny. Your pikin na me. I'm going to sound dirty right now, but I go try the euphemistic. I will try coda. Your pikin na male child, baby, wey still dey like 6 months old to 1 year old. You hire nanny, female, leave am with your pikin for house, you go work. And then you come watch CCTV camera. Come see say, your nanny no know say camera dey. Come see say every day wey you leave your nanny with your pikin for house, your nanny dey carry your pikin pipi dey put for mouth. A 6-month-old child, your nanny dey put him pipi for mouth, dey carry one hand, dey squeeze him breast. And the child will like it. I'm sorry, but I have to drive this home. That ADC one they do. Now, your nanny has been messing up your kid. You saw it on the CCTV. Your first response will be to buy that your nanny, but because the laws can't be in your hands, if you buy the nanny, you self go life imprisonment. You will come fire your nanny, report them to police, they go carry am. Law will take its course. That nanny don't go. It don't destroy your pikin go, because she has left your child in a very devastating condition. But then you need to continue working and you need another nanny. Then you can't go hire another nanny. That nanny come, they do that same thing what the other nanny been do to your child. You see am for CCTV. So you are on your way to the house with police to go and fire the second nanny that's doing the same thing. But then while on your way, somebody presented himself. Somebody presented himself as the best nanny since God created man. That he's showing. Now you pause on the way and ask for the person's resume. The person come, they show you how he don't do nanny for a year. This person when pikin be the best pikin, na him do the nanny. The other person, na he don't. Na nanny wey use be everything, that is the best nanny, and he shows you evidence that he is the best nanny, that you should hire him. And then you accept to hire him. Only for you to find out that it is the same nanny agency that gave you the 2 nannies that have been messing your kid up. It is that same nanny agency that has this one that is saying is a good nanny. It's that same nanny agency that brought this one as the best nanny. The other nanny where you fire, we don't mess your kid up, is also telling you, this is the best nanny for the job. He's my friend. I present to him. I know me as your former nanny, I have messed your kid up, I've shattered your kid's life, but this one is my friend. We are in the same nanny group. We are in the same nanny organization. Take him and make your nanny. He's the best now. Are you going to take that nanny? He is presenting himself as the best option for nanny, but he is supported by the committee of nannies that have repeatedly violated your kid that you fired. Are you going to trust your kid with that? Will you trust your kid with the new nanny you're about to take when he's coming from the support of the nannies that have messed your kid that you fired already? You will pause and think, but you Nigerians are not pausing and thinking. I am not saying that. Like I said, Obi is not in their clique. They are doing everything to put him in their clique. He doesn't want. But if the same people that have messed your kid's life up are presenting a new nanny, even if you know that that nanny is a good person, are you not supposed to question it? Now, some of you said, okay, when he becomes the president, he's going to do away with them, he's going to push them aside. You are deceiving yourselves. It's because your knowledge of power, politics, spirituality is very shallow. That's why you are deceiving yourself, thinking if Peter Obi becomes the president on the back of Atiku, Amechi, David Mark, El Rufai of all people, Pantami, he is going to push them aside. My brother, it is a future impossible tense. Nigeria will be thrown. The Peter Obi way una like today, una go come hate and pass devil. Because you cannot do away with them. I posted something 2 nights ago around 12. Ejiofor Pascal now said, if you don't want to have issues with yourself, do not pay attention to this thing. He said, even if you get dada or you don't get dada, avoid this post. He understood what I posted. I was talking about the power of the subconscious mind, chakra 111, 12th apartment, Shangri-La, panpsychism, Brahman, all those things. We need to raise our consciousness in Nigeria. We just dey make noise. See, everything is energy. The moment those people push Peter Obi to become president, Peter Obi cannot step an inch without submissiveness to them. You people will call him chief of, how do you people call that thing? Commander-in-chief. Is it not the same commander-in-chief that they flawed Buhari? Is Peter Obi stronger than Buhari? Una don't know who Buhari be. Buhari, you don't know history. Buhari has single-handedly fought another country against Nigeria. He fought Chad. Buhari is about one of the toughest military officers we've had. But look at him now. He's the one that said that his government has been hijacked. Is he not commander-in-chief? Was he not commander-in-chief? Was Jonathan not commander-in-chief? He said Boko Haram has infiltrated. This bitter leaf that is there right now, some of you want to argue that he has pushed El Rufai and the rest away. He has been able to do away with them. It is not true. He did not do away with anybody. But if I want to go into that one, I go still dey argue. If you think those people that brought Tinubu to power barely how many years ago that are now in ADC are in ADC because Tinubu pushed them aside, you are not thinking right. But I'm not going into that one because I no get time make una come begin dey argue. But know one thing, Atiku is not doing all this thing in ADC because of next year's election. Atiku is not interested in next year's election. Atiku's interest is in, is it 2031? Atiku, those people, they very confident say they go live forever. Atiku mind dey for 2031. He's not interested in this one. But he knows that if Peter Obi goes, mistakenly enters, Peter Obi go collect 8 years. That 4 years wey Peter Obi been tout, all of them know say na wash. And by the time Peter Obi go collect 8 years, Atiku go don dey fertilize. So they are doing everything to make sure Peter Obi doesn't appear on the ballot so that Tinubu will complete his 8 years. When Tinubu complete 8 years, e dey go north, and if he enter north, dem no born any other person wey make wan go struggle am with Atiku. Atiku is the Jagaban of the north as e be. If we understand this other guy, wetin be this guy from Kano State? You understand that Kano guy? Me, I no dey too know their names because I no like them. That Kano Hisba, that one wey dey do Hisba. Kwakwanso Rabiu, we understand say him get crowd. In crowd na for Kano he remain. Atiku na him get north. If Atiku put call, Kwakwanso go. Those people are always united. So they play the card, make Tinubu finish, make Atiku come enter. So if Atiku finally put himself for ADC ballot, it's just for formality. And then if he get as ADC take win the election, all of a sudden, like win sincere votes, he would now want to ginger to see how he would take power. But he's going there with the mind of make Tinubu completing 8 years. That's why the issues within the ADC is about primaries. That if you are aligning with Peter Obi, we all know his intention. You've already identified him as the force. You've identified him as the best. Why don't you want to give him the ticket? Una know the reason now. Why don't you want to give him the ticket? But now that 8 years wey Peter Obi go wan collect, na him be their problem. If you be Peter Obi, you go enter there, you go do 4 years. If you say you go use 4 years change Nigeria, but when we talk, una no dey wan understand. That's why I'm wondering what Peter Obi is doing in ADC. But there is still time. I have said it before. They should do their primaries on time so that if they knock Peter Obi out, make he still see party where he go enter, because our politics na Ashawo politics. There is no party ideology. Everybody is running with the same ideology. So it doesn't matter how many parties you want to jump out of and jump into. But there is an idea behind the Peter Obi that we must make sure he appears on the ballot. Even if na birthday party, make he appear. Even if na birthday party, even if na house party, let Peter Obi be on the ballot. For me, not because he will win election and they will announce him the winner. They no go announce am. Una no dey like face reality. They no go announce am. Tinubu no go dey alive, make they announce another person. But let Peter Obi be on the ballot. Towards the end, I will explain why. I'm even tired. So the reasons I want Peter Obi to be in the ballot or to be president first, the reason I would prefer that he's president. Take note, I know they support him. I do not have anybody I'm supporting. I only analyze people. Today, the analysis, they favor Peter Obi. All of them know they keep quiet. Nobody don't insult me. Any day where you know favor Peter Obi, all of them go still insult my father. Olawale Salami, if you get space to even blast my head, you for don't blast me since, because you feel say me, I no like Peter Obi. I no like anybody, I no hate anybody. The one with me no say I like, say I hear. And so I go like am. But you know say him dey for Peter Obi camp, I no follow am dey that Peter Obi camp. but I like him so much. If you remove him, I no do again. So number one reason I will want Peter Obi to become the next president is popular demand. It is democracy. Even those people that are supporting Sowore, those people that are supporting Tinubu, Atiku, deep down, their consciousness, their honesty tells them that Peter Obi is the popular demand. I'm not talking about good now. Whether Peter Obi is good or bad, it no concern me. I don't see him as good. I don't see him as bad. I don't see him as better than anybody. But he has endeared the people to himself. Politics is about endearment. If you go fit do person like you, he go support you. Whether you are good or bad, whether you're lying to the person or not, he go support you. But if you put Nigeria all for one place, you go see say far more people want Peter Obi as president. And then, even if the people who want other people as president ended up losing the election and Peter Obi becomes president, their candidate lost, they will still be comfortable. They will still be comforted. That's just the honest truth. For the sake of democracy, this guy is the most popular candidate. When we say popularity in democracy, we are not meaning the one where they know pass. We are meaning the one that is most acceptable. It's Peter Obi. We all know that truth. So for that one reason, I want him to be president. Number two reason that I want Peter Obi to be president is that he doesn't have a record of financial misappropriation. He doesn't have, he no get. Like I said earlier, he's a generational politician. The kind of politician where they come once in a generation. In our Nigerian setting, if Peter Obi had any financial, there was a time Sowore was trying to become popular. He said Peter Obi did this. The other one, that Charge and Bell, very dark man lawyer, Deji wey be the first son of Tinubu's government. Una know they know Deji is the first son of Tinubu's, is the youth of Tinubu's government. They can't want talk one thing. I was very disappointed when Peter Obi even give him attention. And now obedience we push him. If Peter Obi actually don't be thief 50 kobo, as he be governor or in any other thing when he don't do, he would have been, maybe if I don't join APC by now to hide in sin. I said it yesterday, EFCC will not, 99% of the time, will not invite you if you are not guilty. If EFCC don't invite you, whether na EFCC or ICPC, you are guilty. Because they not be like, they are very organized though. They smart though. It's just corruption and impunity that is our problem. They would have done investigation to a reasonable extent, enough to get evidence with which they will invite you. They invite you, they come place their evidence for your face. If Peter Obi don't be mess around with 50 kobo, at least they for don't invite them. But then make tomorrow no reach, they go invite innocent person. Una talk say, I say EFCC more, if they invite you, you don't guilty. I don't believe 1%. Life is not absolute. 1% is for the people that are innocent, that maybe they fit, if it be witch hunting or they just want ginger you. 99% of EFCC, ICP invitee are guilty. This El Rufai wey dem don invite like na ICPC invite am, dem use DSS invite am. He is extra guilty. But you people are blind. Now una wan make dey carry all the bad politicians. Na the same una wan make all the bad politicians join una hands, bring in the good politicians. Where on earth does it, how unserious are you people? So Peter Obi is financially uptight, not keeping record clean. That's number 2. Number 3 reason I want Peter Obi to be president is that he seemed to be an agent of accountability. Peter Obi na that kind person wey be say if he enter as president, we go fit hold am accountable. That is what he seems to be. If Peter Obi wasn't an agent of accountability, Peter Obi for begin buy people, he for begin buy delegates, he for begin buy votes. So he will now be, if the person that buys votes, the person that buys delegates, the person that one or two, let's be honest though, one or two nonsense being happen with LP last election. LP people try to buy 1 or 2 votes. LP people try to do misappropriate ballots. We know all these things, but it wasn't on the instance of Peter Obi. Just like I told you, LP members or Peter Obi supporters are desperate to have Peter Obi as the president. He himself is not desperate per se, but he has always said, I am desperate to see Nigeria work. But you, Peter Obi's followers, you are desperate to see Nigeria work. But you are more desperate to see Peter Obi become the president. So you do a lot of things, good, bad, evil, for him to become president. So whoever has gone to do anything at the ballot on behalf of the Labour Party, he didn't do it on the command or the support of Peter Obi. Do you understand me? Peter Obi believes in you and I. And so if that kind of person becomes your president, he will owe you allegiance. You can check him. Now, person wey don't use him mouth talk say his friends are the people that will criticize him. Those are the people that will make him better. That's why when some of us criticize him, it dey bother me why una dey come criticize us. No be him go do coffee hangout the other day. The most people he gave the mic to were people that wanted to challenge him. And he clarified it for them. But if me can't go challenge him, una go come challenge me, and thunder go fit fire una. So he is an agent of accountability. Tinubu is not accountable to you because he uses money. He is accountable to his money. That's why immediately he come, he won't buy yacht. He won't buy no kind airplane wey he no wan buy. He won't pack all the money, all the bullion van. Atiku the same thing. Atiku, the day Atiku will become you people's president. Hey, no let Hausa people, I'm sorry to say this, no let Hausa people deceive una. Put Atiku, go put for president to make Hausa look for another person. Anybody who is a slave to their money becomes president, he go pack everything wey if you pack come off from Nigeria. He no send you. He no go send you. So Peter Obi is an agent of accountability, and the whole essence of governance or democracy is that you can hold your leaders accountable. I know sometimes I will be bashing Nigerians. Why are you not holding your leaders accountable? But the system does not permit you to do that. If you have to be honest, no be we wan go come go protest, they go come shoot, they go come do cyber crime law. Ordinary to talk for mouth. A philosopher said, I disapprove of what you say, but I will defend to death your right to say it. Wetin e mean be say, if you like, call me bingo, call me goat, call me thief, like Sowore called Tinubu criminal. I no like am. I no like say you dey call me criminal. I don't like it. But I will defend your right to call me that. If you know, you don't, if you want to make calling me names your business, go ahead. It is your right to do that. E go dey pain me, I go dey vex. If e too much, me sef go call you name back. But because someone called me something, I will now go and arrest the person. It means you are not creating a system of accountability. You are supposed to say, you called me a criminal. Why did you call me a criminal? You know, in those places you people call Senate climbs, if you like, call their president whatever you like. The reason he has decided to be your president is that he is going to contain you. He's going to take your bullshit. That's the reason he becomes president. But we are in a system where even the president himself no really send the Showore. It is a government agency that is now bothered. Why they call our president criminal? I don't understand. Wetin concern you? Wetin concern you? Or does he not have records that seem like he's a criminal? Wetin una dey even fear the people say? You know, as much as you are not running a system that permits you to be held accountable, the people have to insist that you are held accountable to the highest extent. That is what Nigerians are not doing. We understand that if you talk, they will carry you. See me, why they never carry me? When I feel say, a lot of people say I am not in Nigeria. A lot of people say I am. I do not owe you an a telling of where I am. You no need know where I dey. E no concern you whether I dey Nigeria or whether I no dey Nigeria. Wetin concern you na say let's join hands together to fix the country. Whether I dey Nigeria or not, there is no place I will be located. There is no place I'll be located that the government will not pick me up if they won't pick me up. Nnamdi Kanu, they no carry am from outside Nigeria. Who I be for when Nnamdi Kanu dey? But do not be afraid. Another thing is, make sure what you're saying is the truth. A lot of times you dey fear because maybe you no dey sure of wetin you dey talk. Like I always tell you, I cannot come online and yarn kush. When they know you are saying the truth and they see the confidence with which you're saying it, they become afraid. If they come carry you now to intimidate you, to check whether you go fit fear, calm down. Why they never carry Dele Farotimi? The only time when they carry am, they go check now to intimidate am. They thought they would intimidate him. When they carry him, he will now shut up. What did he do? His offense was that he wrote a book. Isn't it? They don't say the guy, no, they don't leave him. So if another thing is that make sure you don't have one thing skeleton in your cupboard. A lot of people wey no dey fit confidently talk now, maybe they don't go do one thing. If that's their mechanism, they go check you. Before they come carry you, they go check you, see one thing where they go use hold you. When they carry you, they'll tender, they go play your tape for you. You can't calm down. Now, gradually, when you go stop today, or they can hire you as someone that will be talking against them. Orchestration, all those ones dey. But my brother, if you really want Nigeria to be what you want Nigeria to be, the first thing you should do is to step out of fear and start holding them accountable. You do not necessarily have to go and start protesting. That's your small Facebook page. When you feel say na only your family members be your friends, be asking them questions on your Facebook page. They see all of these things. They see everything you write, even your DM, they see. If they never come carry you now because say you never be there, you never do reach where they carry all these, even Yahoo boys where you feel say you be Yahoo boy, you dey chop, they never, that because say they never reason your matter. There is no secret in the online business. Your data dey their hands. So purge yourself of anything that will implicate you and speak up for your country. That speaking goes a long way. If they don't see say we dey speak, they gather momentum, they go begin dey adjust, they go begin dey call themselves. The next reason I would wish that Peter Obi become president, this one is not bigotry, it's not ethnicity, but I don't care if you think so, is that he is Igbo. You sef you no get conscience. Wetin be that thing wey Igbo? We know say Igbo people don been do one thing, but which ethnic group wey never been do one thing? All the people wey don rule us since, wey don turn our country to mess, they no get ethnic group where they come from. Why is it that whenever it is an Igbo man, una go don dey profile am, the Igbo person will do this, the people wey dey rule us since, wey put us for this mess wey we dey, they no get ethnicity. Is Peter Obi, do you think Peter Obi will be wetin another person wan do us wey leaders from other ethnicity never do us? Me, I keep saying it. So in this Fourth Republic, the worst president we've had is Jonathan. I have analyzed it the other day. So many people accepted with me, so many people disagreed. It's Jonathan. Jonathan is the one that, na him irresponsibility put us for here. Doesn't he have an ethnic group? But by the time they want to raise an Igbo president, people from Jonathan's ethnic group go begin to say, I don't like Igbo. Your own ethnic person from your own ethnic group, Hausa Fulani don't rule us from army to civilian. Some of them, after they be army, they can't remove their khaki clothes, come out, but they still rule us. How far, if it is based on ethnicity, if na ethnic group, we will want look, how far have those other ethnic groups performed? If you are someone who are educated or you have common sense, you don't try Yoruba, you don't try Hausa, the country never work. Why don't you try Igbo? You don't even go try Ijo. So why don't you try Igbo? Some people go say Igbo are minority. Let's imagine say they know they give minority power for Nigeria, no problem. Ijo is majority, isn't it? One of my friends here for Facebook, one young guy, Hamed, I think Hamed Odunayo or something, a Yoruba guy, yesterday or 2 days ago, he posted that he is supporting Peter Obi for president. And his reason is just one. Because Peter Obi is Igbo. Now Yoruba guy, because Peter Obi is Igbo. And why the Igbo has never been president since the Fourth Republic. But me, I will correct him. It's not since the Fourth Republic. The Igbo has never been president. The Igbo has never been president ever in the history of Nigeria. Never, never, never. He mentioned Agui Ironsi, that Agui Ironsi was Igbo. And he was president. He mentioned Nnamdi Azikiwe, they said he was the first president. But that's misconception of what a president is. If we take Agui Ironsi came in by force. The military government is not constitutional, is not recognized as a system of government. So you cannot say Agui Ironsi has become a president in a system of government that is not available, a system of government that is not protected by the constitution. So if you want to say Agui Ironsi was president as an Igbo person, so Igbo have been president during Agui Ironsi, it's like sentencing someone on a repeal law. So we might ask you again, Omotosho, show me the law. Do you understand? Agui Ironsi was never president. Those were rascals that hijacked power. You can't count them. Meritocracy is not a recognized system of government. But let's imagine that, okay, it don't happen. We say it don't happen. In military government, there is no president. What they have is head of state or tyrant. The word president doesn't exist in military system, in meritocracy. It's wrong to use president on a military officer. So an Igbo man can't be considered to have been a president using the military era as your point of departure. It's not correct, absolutely wrong. That's one. Number two, the one you always call first president. Nnamdi Azikiwe was never a president. He was never a president. We didn't have president. We didn't run a presidential system. You only have a president in a presidential. If a president is voted for, if Nnamdi Azikiwe was first president, who voted for him? Which election made him the first president of Nigeria? And then a president has a vice president. Who was Nnamdi Azikiwe's vice president? So he wasn't a president, he was the head of state. A head of state was the representative of the Queen of England. Nnamdi Azikiwe represented your colonial masters in Nigeria. He was the one that was reporting whatever was going on in Nigeria back to your colonial masters. He was a big-time sellout. So you can't consider him a president. So the person that in their era, the person that you would even consider president was Tafawa Balewa. He was the head of state. Sorry, he was the head of government. Nnamdi Azikiwe was a mere ceremonial element. He didn't control any power. It was Tafawa Balewa that was controlling power, that was running things. So if they want to consider anybody president, so to speak, at that time, it will be Tafawa Balewa. Nnamdi Azikiwe was just there answering, oh yes, member. If they want to do National Day, like they want to celebrate one national festival, now Nnamdi Azikiwe will go stand for stadium or for Eagle Square, collect salutes. If they want to do Christmas party, now Nnamdi Azikiwe go host, or Salah party, just ceremonial party. He was a party person, a party. The Coco Bimbi Tafawa Balewa. So, and that was not a presidential system. It was a Westminster. It was a Westminster system. A Westminster system of government does not have a president. You know, the secondary school where una they go for that una Nigeria, now it follow be una problem. Miseducation. They teach nonsense in the Nigerian schools, and it is on purpose. Some other time we go talk about that. I don't been talk something like that. So the last reason, I don't mention like 4, Abi 3, 4. The last reason why I would wish for Peter Obi to be president is that Peter Obi is an instrument of the rising of Nigeria. Exactly. God bless you. We know here Prime Minister. Now Peter Obi is an instrument of the rising. You see that we want to take our country. He even says it. Youth, stand up and take back your country. But when people are passing messages to you, you are distracted. You are focusing on city boy, village boy, town boy, Obiko. Peter Obi is the only person that have real supporters. He's the only person that have supporters that are supporting him from their hearts. Peter Obi carries the burden of the reality of the pains Nigeria is going through. If you build on that kind of person, Nigeria will move to a place. We no fit just move to where we go suppose dey or we go like dey, but at least make we take one step forward. We have always been taking steps backward. Peter Obi is an instrument of the rising. And that's why I said he has to be in the ballot. Not necessarily to become president through election. I have told you, election result never make person president for Nigeria before. Election result never make person president. So that is why I asked one question. All of you have been playing around with that question. If your preferred candidate, be it Tinubu, be it Peter Obi, be it Atiku, whoever it is that is your preferred candidate, if that your preferred candidate is robbed in the election, like it was said before, if the mandate of your preferred candidate is stolen again in the next election, what will you do? What will you do? Will you go back and say, no problem, after all, the next 4 years? Nobody have answered that question. As long as you do not have an answer to that question, every other thing you are doing currently for Peter Obi or for Tinubu or for Sowore or for every other thing you're doing is a waste of time. I would advise you to go and sleep, because after you do all this your hustle, all this your quarrel, all this your support, at the end of the day, they now robbed your candidate and you keep quiet. It means you've spent your time wasting your time and wasting our time. If Tinubu is your candidate and he is rigged out of next year's election, what will you do? If Sowore is your candidate and he is rigged out of next year's election, what will you do? If Rabiu Kwankwanso is your candidate and is rigged out of next year's election, what will you do? If Atiku Abubakar is your candidate and he is rigged out of next year's election, what will you do? If Peter Obi is your candidate and he is rigged out of next year's election, what will you do? What will you do? If you will do nothing about it, then by all means shut your mouth and face your business and let the country continue to go down. And then some of you will say, if they robbed my candidate, he's supposed to. You say, if they rob my candidate, he's supposed to lead us. He's supposed to tell us what to do. My brother, you are a joke. Your candidate is not in the position to tell you what to do. If he was robbed, if you put your destiny in his hands and they are taking it out of his hands, it is your responsibility to stand up and say, my brother, no way. It is not him that will now tell you what to do. Why do you always want to wait? Some of you are running businesses, you are leaders at different levels. You are waiting for another human being to tell you what to do about your own destiny. How does that work for a country you would wish to move? For example, if Sowore was rigged out of election, you don't expect Sowore to go and start telling you, we no go gree. It is you who have given your trust and your destiny to Sowore to carry for you. It is you that will fight for your destiny. Let me give you an instance. Look at Nnamdi Kanu today. Shebi everybody have moved on. He is there alone in Sokoto. How many of his supporters were sentenced along with him? Nobody. Why? Because you people carried your destiny and put on and gave to him. You put your destiny in the hands. You carried your destiny and put in the hands of one man, Kanu, and then you expected him to come and shout, put himself on the front line, which he did. When he puts himself on the front line, the system will take him. The moment they take him and swallow him, your destiny is gone. That your stolen mandate is perpetually stolen. So, if your preferred candidate. If your preferred candidate has been rigged out of the election, do not expect him to come out by himself to fight for it. No, if he comes out, they will take him, and immediately they take him, it is all over. He might even go ahead and ask you to be calm. That is what he would do. He might say, be calm, don't commit violence, don't protest, don't do whatever. He will say it. Why? Because he still wants to keep your destiny around. It is you who knows what you're going through, because that your candidate can decide to live the best of lives he wants to live. He will live. It is you who is being shortchanged. That will say, Oga, we have heard what you have said. We have heard what you have said. Thank you. Go and sit down. We know you are a man of peace. Go and sit down. Let us use our hand and go and bring your mandate back to you, because on your mandate we shall stand. I ask again, and I am closing. If your candidate, whether it is Tinubu, Sowore, Peter Obi, Atiku, Kwakwanso, whoever your candidate is, if your candidate is rigged out of the next year's election, what are you going to do? Thank you for your time. If there are questions, I will give a few seconds to take. If there are no questions, I'll carry my mumu, my nonsense. You know, say me, I no get sense, I no go school. I'll carry my nonsense go. But I don't talk tire. Me, I don't get headache. So I'm waiting for possible questions. I am seeing your contributions, all of you. Obi John Paul, Leo Peace, Barbara Abike, E. Person, Dave. I've not seen you before. I don't know you before. Thanks for joining. Nonso, my guy, always. Una plenty, Ejiofor, Mikel Jibri. I no go fit call all of una. Uzochukwu, Israel, you wanted to join. Yeah. Peace to all of you for joining. Don't forget tomorrow by 6 a.m. I'll make my normal Sunday post. On Sunday we dey go church, so I will preach on Sunday morning, not by a video or by a live. I'll drop a post. The title, all of these things follow. We are not spiritual in Nigeria. We are religious, and that religion now one thing where they use hold us for work. And then after 6 o'clock, there is 10 o'clock. Dele Farotimi will come and talk to us about enough. He decided to miss anything, but try not miss Dele Farotimi tomorrow. Dele Farotimi has something very important to tell us tomorrow, and please, no fear, nobody fit do you anything. Shebi na so we been dey fear. They go shoot, but Peter Aka did occupy NAS. Why they no shoot? When they know you are saying the truth is what they are afraid of. You just dey fear people wey dey fear you. How does it work? How many they dey? Who they be? You don't understand. No fear. But if you still dey live in fear, no problem. You come up. You can share posts. If you see posts where they call people out, where they call those people their madness, share them. You no commit any crime, say you share post. If you know if you share, you fit copy paste, put the person name. So that if they come, you go talk say na share, I share. Or na copy and paste I do, and the person name dey there. So they go look for the person. Make they come look for us. Highest, they go arrest, they go manhandle. If it's too much, they go buy the person. Me, I don't know wetin Akuku dey use my life dey do again. I don born, I get seed where they represent me. This you people system have taken my father, they have taken my brother. So wetin they won't take again where they never take. If na me be the last person where they won't come take, may they can't take. no matter where I dey, Nigeria dey happen to everybody, whether you dey inside Nigeria or outside of Nigeria. If e no happen to you, e happen to your relative or friend wey dey inside Nigeria wey you love. E don happen to you. Any day wey you come back, e fit happen to you. See Anthony Joshua, see Chimamanda, see the other guys wey been dey trapped inside Lagos building. Some of them come back from abroad. So Nigeria happens to us everywhere. And wherever you are, if they wan pick you, they go pick you. So me, I no fear. Abeg. I've seen that there are no questions. So at this point, I am going to thank you all for joining in. Subsequently, if you like that I did this live, we might do it again. I used to do live and I stopped, but then maybe we'll do again. But we have to take our country back. And that question I asked, if your candidate is rigged out, what will you do? What will you do? And it is at that point that I am saying that Peter Obi is an instrument of the rising of Nigeria. Thank you. Have a